What is going on, guys? It's KOJOFOREX, aka GBP Emperor, aka Emperor of Blues. I'm back again on your screens with another video. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about why so many traders stay poor. So many people have been trading for a long time. Some are going to tell you, I've been trading for the past 3 years, I've been trading for the past 5 years, but I don't see any results. So I'm going to spell out some of the real reasons why most of you don't actually find the result you're looking for on the market. So I have 5 main points I'm going to be sharing with you. And the number 1 point is so many traders don't learn enough. In fact, if you really want to make it in this game, you have to know that you have to learn enough. In fact, you have to learn a lot. And I kind of advise that for anybody to really understand the terrain of this environment, they want to be learning everything that comes their way in their first years, right? Think about it as a medical doctor. If you want to be a medical doctor, no matter the specialization you want to be, whether you want to be an optometrist, you want to be somebody that fixes teeth, somebody a dentist, whatever it is, you learn the basics, which is like everything that all of you are learning, the anatomy of the human body. All of you are just going to go through 6 years learning what all of you understand about the medical field. Then eventually when you're done, you want to specialize. So in trading, you don't come in and think that, okay, you want to be so good at it, you want to do this for the longest possible time, but let me just limit it initially just when you get in. So you want to look around and absorb so much information. People are talking about indicators, use it. People are talking about price action, use it. People are talking about some moving averages, use it. Try literally everything, chart patterns. After you are so comfortable with all these terrain, then you're eventually going to know that you have a good grasp of and understanding of how everything really works, but you can now choose to specialize in one of the fields, which is like maybe you want to be a trader that focuses only on using moving averages or just purely price action because that is the one that you have seen really works, or is in tune with your way of life or the way you think it will work best for you. So my first advice is what? Really learn a lot. Open yourself up, open your mind up, be open-minded about information and consume a lot of information, both psychological and technical analysis and then even fundamental analysis. Just learn everything possible before you even think about specializing. Again, I've given the reference relating it to how medical schools learn. You can also relate the same thing with law, right? Anybody that wants to be a lawyer, you first have to do 3 or 4 years first degree, and then you go to the law school and then go do another 2 or 3 years before you can now come out and say, okay, I'm a full-time lawyer. So it's quite a lengthy duration of years involved to now have a career. And then you can't expect to come to an industry that promises you to be a millionaire when you give in the struggle and then the strive, and then you feel like it's going to be an overnight strive, right? So just understand that one of the reasons what you have to open yourself up to learn a lot. The next thing is so many traders are actually in a rush, right? So some of them, they may have figured out what really works for them, but they're just so much in a rush to reach the end goal. So anytime at all, they are just like the smallest account, instead of literally living within their means, they are living out of their means. They have overly expected anticipation or expectation of the market that even with a $1,000 account, they are doing what they may be doing all right progressively, like they are making their $100 profit, 200. All of a sudden they feel the need to now take that $100 200 to 10,000, because why not? Some people usually say, why not? If I have the opportunity, just take the risk, and then they end up losing the whole thing. Demoralizes them and takes them a step back from their progress. They go find money, come back, they are doing progressively well again. They still want to rush it because their psychology is not intact. They don't want to accept their reality. They don't want to grow over time. So they go in to take that erroneous risk again and then end up losing their account again and then starting. So taking so much rush, or literally like being in a rush for success, can also hamper or dampen your progression in the market successfully. One other important thing is, this is very important and very detailed. Most traders literally do not understand leverage, right? So leverage is a two-sword thing. It is a two-sword in the sense that, like, originally you should understand that if you are a trader and then in terms of risk management and lot size, you trade one lot, you're literally trading in volume wise 100,000, which also means that 100,000 units of whatever currency you're buying or selling. But ask yourself, that do you really originally have the 100,000? There are people that have 100,000, 200,000, 1 million physical cash in their trading account, and then those people usually use no leverage at all, or just 1:2. So it means that if that person, let's say, has a $1 million account, and then they have a leverage of 1:2, it means that per the leverage, they now can be able to trade 2 million worth of units or volume with their 1 million. They only took 2 times their money's worth. That in essence means that if this person trades a one lot, you can understand that their real cash in the market is $50,000, because they took a leverage of 1:2, right? And then imagine somebody who has actually $1 million in the market and then don't use any leverage. It means that that person, when they place one lot, they're actually risking 100,000 of their own money in the market, right? So they have no leverage at all. And then what that means is that it does not expose them to the high volatility of the market. This same opportunity is given to somebody who has, let's say, $100 account, and then they have, let's say, a leverage of 1:500. So you multiply 100 by 500, you get their leverage, and then they are placing 100,000 worth of transaction, which is like one lot on their $100 account. You're using $100 to take a trade position that amount to 100,000. If it goes in your favor, you're going to make a lot of money. What if it goes against you? Your $100 will be wiped out in seconds. So what most traders don't understand is that when you get comfortable with understanding that this is how leverage really works, and I'm in an environment that allows me to take advantage of the leverage and make more money, then you also accept the reality when the leverage does not go in your favor and it makes you lose money as well. Nonetheless, you are not conditioned to always expose yourself and then lose money. You can also trade professionally, profitably, with proper risk management, in anticipation that you're going to get good along the line and then get access to huge funds that will not allow you to over leverage on your smaller account to get you exposed in the market. Next thing that most traders also suffer from is not knowing when to take profit. I know so many traders who are just going to be doing so well, like they are making money progressively, but they just don't know how to even close a position. Not as in technically knowing how to close, but like they have $1,000 account, the market is running in about $300 profit, $500 profit, $1,000 profit, which is like literally 100% of their capital. They are still holding on to this thing, expecting that it's going to go to 10,000. Before they break, they come back, and then the market has literally reversed, and then they've lost, the whole profit, sometimes eating into their capital. And this thing can keep up because we are dealing with human nature of what greed, right? So some people don't know how to take profit, and then not knowing how to take profit is an effect that can eat into your growth as a trader, because you take a step forward, then you come 3 steps backwards, a step forward, 3 steps backwards. It's going to take a long time for you to succeed. And then some people who even try their best in terms of booking profit don't also follow the principle of withdrawing their profits. So they're just going to keep building their account, keeping the money in there, and then one unlucky event is just going to take over and then literally clear up all the hard work that they've done for the past 6 months, for the past 1 year, and then they start back to scratch. So you don't want to be that trader that just works for the money and replenishes all the money that you've made from the market back into the market, right? Lastly is over trading. So many beginner traders literally overtrade. They want action all the time. They take their phone, they are looking for opportunities where opportunities don't exist. Professional traders don't trade like that. Professional traders know when to come into the market. We are always patient. We take our time. We set out our ammunition, and when the market is right, before we do what we shoot, right? So as sniper traders, we can sit out for 2 days, 1 day, 1 week, 1 hour, 10 hours, severally, depending on the condition of the market and the type of setup. And then when the time is right, then we execute. So if you're a trader, beginner trader, and you're always, or even an experienced trader, you're not seeing any success, you must be able to check that. Perhaps all you do is that you're always on your phone, just pressing and then looking for trade opportunities here and there, and then such an instance can delay your progress and success in the market. So these are the reasons why I would say so many traders have stayed put after this point in time, and I hope you're able to solve them and then address them, redress them on your own, and then be able to find solutions around this one. If you did enjoy this content, you want me to do more of this, smash the like button. In fact, destroy it, right? Because this video is fully sponsored by the like button. Follow me on all social media at KOJOFOREX. Follow me on Twitter as well. I've been super active on Twitter. I probably have about 53k subscribers now, probably the biggest trader being followed on Twitter in the sub region, right? And then click in the link in the description to join the KOJOFOREX Telegram community. We have also surpassed the 60k subscriber mark or Telegram members mark. We're about 60,500, which is super huge, right? And then subscribe to this channel if you haven't done already. We are hitting the 150k subscriber mark very, very soon as well. Click in the link in the description to join my recommended broker, the #1 global broker all across the world, Xness, and then experience quality spread, fast execution, and quick and fast withdrawal as well. So without wasting my time, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.